Okay, okay. So it is January 17th. Now, I should have done this a few days ago, but the week was going the way the week was going. So we're doing it today so I can still say I did it this week. I start these each week is Sunday to Sunday. So I'm tired. And so let's knock this out. Uh, how did we go? 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 So things are still feeling great. I feel better than I ever have. Probably gonna say that a lot of weeks. I feel better than I ever have. I feel lighter than I ever have. I feel freer than I ever have. There are still things I'm working through, but life in itself just feels expansive. Because it feels this way, I understand that there's more that I can do, but I'm not gonna stress myself out about it. Imma operate in accordance to how I'm being moved. That's really the space that I'm in. So the core drivers that I'm seeing for 2026 are stronger level of contribution in the QA as a QA at work because I thoroughly enjoy the job and the company. Like the company makes the job feel as effortless as it can be made. And so I thoroughly want to experience what growth here will look like long term because I believe that this job is a platform that will allow me to express myself in ways that match what it is that I really would like to do. So that's kind of the first part. And you would think it's the biggest part. It's not because me finding me finding a more intentional mode of operation. That sounded so mechanical, but it's the only way to put it right now. Me finding just being more intentional with connecting to my higher consciousness. Just being more intentional with connecting with higher consciousness, with the universe, and to continue to appreciate the fact that I exist here in this time and I have awakened to the point where I have awakened and I can still function. I can still function. I've got ability, I've got income, I really do have a life. There's a lot more that can be done with it, but I'm in a what's this? Still in the cocoon process. Still in the cocoon process. Though there's motion to come out. and I feel it and I can see it. So I have a couple of there's an event that I'm going to the week after my birthday that will that'll provide that will align me to connect better. And there is a free event that I'm taking place in January. I think this is actually a Anthony Robbins event. So I know generally when they have, in my experience, when there has been free stuff, when the event is free, there's only but so much that you get. However, I am going to allow whatever gems or whatever messages come through for this time period. And then there is a course that I signed up for in next month. Um, and that is a 21-day course on, I'll say probably various meditations, various vibrations and sounds and things to get you into a higher state to better connect with consciousness, higher consciousness as well. So all three of those things are on the docket. I'm really excited about the one in June, but all these other ones are also I also believe will help prepare me. And looks like I'll be moving not this year. So this is 2026, right? Yeah, so 2026 to 2027. So we'll say, yeah, 2027 into the 2028 time frame, we will be moving. Um, there have been certain signs and synchronicities that have taken place that have called me to a particular area. We will discuss that when that time gets closer, but I already see it, and I've gotten one, two, three. I'll call it maybe five different signs that point to that direction. So still in North Carolina, or still in Charlotte area. Just I can see what's I can see what they talking about. So that's cool. And yeah, and it was cool. It's always cool. One of the great things about work is the people that I work with. And it's funny, I've found there has been a way that I have connected with almost every single person that I work with in certain ways. There's always a thing that we have in common, and we get to talk a lot about that thing that we have in common. And so there's a coworker. I think this kid is like, and I apologize for calling him kid, but he's like 20 something. Like my oldest is older. My oldest son is older than him. So there's is that's just funny. But anyway, the but yeah, we he has been going through his spiritual journey as well, and he's getting he's getting closer, and he shared some of his art with me. He has some amazing stencil drawings and a few poems, and I didn't even know if I knew that he wrote poetry. I don't know if I knew that, but knowing that he does, that's actually dope. Um, it's actually all this poetry stuff has started to fill in the itch where there might be some words that'll flow out. in rhyme form pretty soon. I can feel it. I can feel it. So yeah, think that's really about it. That's really about it. I'm gonna have to wait to do this until like maybe Thursday because that really was the whole week. That really was the whole week, and I don't know how much will what else will take place if I try to do this too soon after today. In any event, that's not really relevant. So the core is that life is amazing. Life really is, and I'll even say I will. I'm gonna look at for the rest of this year being intentional on finding a brand new reason to be happy about life. Every day, find something brand new to be happy about life. We'll see how we do.